Oh, it's a Marlin. Folks, we just hooked up a Marlin. This morning dealing with a blocked toilet that is full of you-know-what. It gets so... Well, we found a little wind. It's up around, about just under 20 knots now, coming off our port side. So we're running at 7.5 knots now, doing a good little run. We'd be going faster if we weren't towing the dinghy, but I was too lazy to lift it up and lash it on deck. We're up in fish catching speed now. I reckon there's a chance we're going to get ourselves a fish tonight. See how we go. Oh, it's a Marlin. Folks, we just hooked up a Marlin. Well, there you go, eh? Did you see it jump?
Yeah.
We're going to lose all our line. There's no way we're bringing this guy in.
Look how far away he is now.
Yeah. The only thing you can do with this guy is tire him out and hope. This will be a long fight. Looks like he wants it. Well, there you go. I didn't want a Marlin. Eventually we'll smoke out our line, we'll lose our lure.
So we had one little hit. We saw the lure come out of the water and we just waited a little bit longer. It came back, hit it again for a second time, and then on the third hit it was solidly hooked. We've got probably 1.5 meters, feels about 20-25 kilos. Took about 20 minutes, maybe half an hour to bring him in, but I don't think there was any chance of him getting away. We've got him solidly hooked.
Today we've got about 5 or 10 knots sitting here in the anchorage, but I think out there we'll get the forecast 10 to 15 for today, and we're going to head up to Cape Bowling Green. It's just a little sand spit that extends out off the mainland. Actually, it's quite a big sand spit. Doesn't provide a lot of shelter from the wind, but does provide protection from the southeast swell. So we're going to head up there today. Should put out a 6-hour sail, maybe a 7-hour sail, depending on how much speed we get, but I don't think we'll be going fast today. We're not going to bother fishing today because we've got enough fishing for it. Anyway, should be a good day. Looking forward to it. So it hasn't taken long for the wind to fill in, and we're getting a nice 10 to 12 knots from the northwest actually, which must be some sort of shore breeze or something. Certainly it's not forecast. Anyway, it's suiting us just fine. So we got the main and the heady up and we're cracking along at about 5 knots. Check this out. That was speed I didn't expect to get this first thing this morning, so that's kind of nice. We've got 4 other boats heading north with us at the same time. And we're doing pretty good. There's only 2 of us sailing at the moment, us and that little cat on our starboard side. And we're beating him, which is kind of fun. I like to race, but I'm not competitive. No, not at all. Not even a little bit. Well, it's dawn of another morning. We're anchored here at Cape Upstart. 2/3 of the way between St Sundays and Townsville, Marlin and Townsville. Not a bad night's sleep in here, although we were fairly exposed. Luckily for us, the wind is down. It's only about 15 knots, so it wasn't too choppy out here. And today we're going to move on to Cape Cleveland, Townsville. So the wind is supposed to ease over the next couple of days. So that sets us up for a position to zip into Townsville, grab some more fuel, and head back out to Magnetic Island, where we're going to lose a couple of our crew, and myself and Michael will continue on to Cairns. So I don't think that cruising sailing is all dolphins and coconut trees and beaches and babes, because it's not. This morning dealing with a blocked toilet that is full of you-know-what. So we're under sail, making about 5 knots. In about 15 knots of breeze, so the boat's moving around a bit, and at the same time dealing with a blocked toilet. So this is what you need to do. You need to trade your land problems for boat problems. Don't think that when you go cruising and sailing all your problems will disappear. They won't. You'll just change them for something different. But in my view, when you change it for something on a boat problem, that's something you can solve, whereas the stuff on land is not always something you can solve. So yeah, this is my job this morning. I don't know if I can show this on YouTube, but let's find out. So yeah, wish me luck. That's Cape Cleveland behind me. Yeah, that's all the times I've sailed up and down the coast here, I've never been able to get past this close in calm weather. So to see Cape Cleveland up nice and close is a rare treat for me. We've had a nice little run here from Cape Bowling Green. It's only blowing about 8 to 10 knots, and we've managed to make about 4 knots all the way. And although we were going to anchor in behind Cape Cleveland, we've elected to go on to Townsville itself, head into Breakwater Marina, grab the fuel that we need, and then head all the way around the back end of Magnetic Island for tonight. But how good is this? Just beautiful. Came out of Breakwater Marina in Townsville. We, on the way up from Cape Upstart, we needed to get some unleaded fuel engine, so we did a bypass and dropped the engine and fuel off there. Nice easy entrance, easy to tie up, easy to fuel up, easy to come out, and the staff are really helpful. So yeah, big plus for Breakwater Marina in Townsville. We're only there for about 40 minutes or even that. And we've come out, we found a bit of wind, we got the whole rig up, and we're cracking along at 7.5 knots. Nice little sail. And we're heading for the north side of Magnetic Island, a place called 5 Bays. So I haven't been there before, I've been in Horseshoe Bay, but we're going to go to 5 Bays tonight.
You know what you can do? You can do like maybe 10 centimetres
for a minute. So we thought we'd come in and check out the rocks formations here on Magnetic Island. Check this out. Apparently there's 5 little beaches here. This is the second one in without any threatening signs on it. So we decided to come here, got the whole thing to ourselves. It's absolutely gorgeous. Tide's low, so lots of sand. Really pretty little beach. Unfortunately, there's a swell that comes into this anchorage and it sucks. So even on 10 to 15 knot day, this leftover swell is sneaking its way into the bay, hitting Starlight broadside and making us roll like this, left to right, oh my god. Last night was just, yeah, a sleepless night for everybody really. But we're going to persevere and hang out here for a day today, and hopefully that little swell, it's hard to picture, will come down and reduce to nothing. Fingers crossed. That, it's a little bit hard to tell, but that is a baby Moreton Bay bug all the way up here up north. So I didn't even know they came up here, but she's dead as a dodo. But there you go, eh? Little baby Moreton Bay bug. Total glass out here at Horseshoe Bay, Magnetic Island, and Michael's just taken Cooper and Brennan ashore to go home. A little bit sad, lose a couple of our crew, but their journey was from Early Beach to Magnetic Island, so here we are. And then Michael will be back on shore, back on board shortly, and we'll motor up to Orpheus Island, because we're not going to do any sailing today, unfortunately. It's all motor today. Luckily we have an engine, so it could be worse. But Maggie Island is kind of unique, it's definitely worth a stop off. This little community here at Horseshoe Bay is really friendly, I think. It's a tourist town, there's no doubt about it, and it's changed from, over the last 20 years or so that I've sort of come here. But it's still got that little small town community feel about it, and it's still very welcoming to yachts. Oh, and I found a little foam cover for the camera, the little GoPro, so now hopefully there'll be a little less windage, that thumping noise in the background that I desperately tried to cut out of the first episode, episode 11. But boy oh boy, this is beautiful, isn't it? We'll just sit here and stare at the boats all day, or could get going.